Phil Knight is stepping away from running Nike on
Yeah.
a day-to-day basis. What kind of impact did Phil Knight and Nike have on sports over the last 50 years?
Well, Nike, in terms of the brand, I don't. Is there another more recognizable brand?
It is the most valuable brand in the apparel segment, in the apparel industry.
I always have an attachment to it because I played high school basketball when Air Jordans came out, so we had to have them. Everything changed with Nike with Air Jordan. And from that moment on, because people forget Reebok was ahead of Nike in shoe sales back then, which just seems unfathomable. I think the only guy that wears Reeboks now are Peyton Manning, and Allen Iverson gets paid by Reebok. But it's like, yes, that's the only money he has to live on is Reebok, who he signed a lifetime deal with. But not only in the running community clearly, but in turning athletic shoes into fashion, where people are sneakerheads, where they collect the sneakers because of the look. Most of the people buy these shoes, they never even wear them. They're like trading cards. Jeremy Guthrie was like that. Owen Daniels with the Broncos is like that. They have hundreds of pairs that just sit in behind glass that are never worn.
And here's another way he changed the world from a creative marketing standpoint.
Right.
Especially with those Spike Lee, Michael Jordan commercials.
And the bow nose.
The apparel industry, the shoe industry, they needed to keep up. They needed to get creative in their marketing.
I would add two things, and you're both absolutely right about it, but he changed uniforms.
Yes. I mean, Oregon's uniforms.
My school, Tennessee, has just signed a new deal with Nike, and I would think it's a normal kind of deal that CU has a deal with them. Tennessee's deal with them was a $2 million bonus and $4 million a year for like 10 years, which is a nice little...
He's helped provide financial security for a lot of programs around the country.
Yeah, he's got too much control probably at Oregon. He's the AD. It's a little uncomfortable in that relationship. That's been his guinea pig school to do anything he wanted. But the impact it's had on fashion, design. I mean, kids go to Oregon because of the uniforms.
Sure.
Like all things equal, a kid will choose Oregon because of the uniforms.
And I'll go back to one other thing that goes before you guys' time. That for a guy to go in his kitchen and press some rubber into a waffle iron, and people don't know that because he wanted to develop a track shoe, and Steve Prefontaine, who was later killed in a traffic accident, was sort of his guinea pig in terms of, here, try this thing.
Try this new shoe.
Because up until then, with the Chuck Taylors, where they had a little bit of, there was not much rubber on the road there, and he came up with those great track shoes. So, I mean, for 77 years old, he's had a lot of influence, and I would
Is that how old he is? 77?
77.
Wow, I wouldn't have guessed that.
I didn't think he was that old.
There is some negative to what he did.
Oh, no, there's no doubt.
He sent all of his manufacturing, most of it overseas, and he got nailed a few times.
I'm not laughing about
PR hits because they were using young, cheap labor overseas.
And the reason why I'm laughing there is I went out and I called Nike and I said, I'd like to come out and take a tour. Oh, sure, yeah. So they take me and they go throw me through the business offices and everything, and they show me the marketing places and everything. He said, well, this is all good, but I want to see the sneakers.
Where do they make them?
And the guy says, well, you have to go to the Philippines for that. I thought I was going to go into the warehouse and watch the stuff. That's how naive I was. And the guy said, well, we can't show you where. Here, let me take you into the store, and we'll give you a real good discount on a pair of them that were made. So that's why I was laughing. Yeah, because they used very low-paid labor, and sweatshops were the accusation.
Took a lot of flack for that. That was the Sports Biz Buzz, our sports business segment, brought to you every week by Citywide Banks, a family-owned, Colorado-focused business bank. They have a lot of locations across Denver and Boulder, 12 altogether, so there's one near you.
Long line.
They've got 25 services that your business needs, and they are a very big supporter of charities throughout Colorado, more than 150 of them. It's Citywide Banks. It's where this show does its banking.